This is the famous rocks in Sydney. So it's where Sydney all began. In fact, this is the area where civilization in Australia began too.
How are you?
Okay.
You're going to put me on the movies?
Yeah, do you want to go on TV?
No.
Do you live around here, mate?
Yeah, I lived here a long while.
Yeah?
Yeah, 30 years.
How long?
30 years.
30 years?
Yeah, after the war I came back here.
It's about 6
I'm
years.
dying now.
About 6 years less than I've been alive, mate.
Yeah, I'd say, I guess that would be about your age.
Has it changed very much since you've been here?
Well, it's changed a lot in the last 12 months. As a matter of fact, the rocks are finished, so all these have come down, all this is coming down.
Right.
This will be the millionaire's place.
Oh, good.
Because why, it's right here at the quay, at the harbour and everything. You know, the old days was different. Set a circle with wharf labourers and people like that lived around here. Well, that's near, it's gone, it's fast, you know. Like everything in life keeps changing all the time. You can't keep up with it that fast.
It's changed that much.
Yeah, that's the whole answer to life, isn't it? Everything changes.
It's,
So if I run into you in 30 years' time, you won't be the same.
No, definitely not.
I won't be here, though.
So, you was living here, was you? You've been living here for
30, yeah, I lived in one of those the church houses just up here for a good few years. I was lucky enough to get a housing commission around the corner, a lovely unit.
Right.
It was come late in life, too late. It's not, you know, they say, oh, nothing's too late, but it'd been better if it'd been earlier.
Fair enough, mate. What was you doing for a living?
I was doing nothing. I was, what do you call, a loafer. I was a playboy. When I was young, my father had a business downtown, not the quay printing, but I don't know if I'm boring you.
No, definitely not, mate.
And I was the only son.
Yeah.
I had a couple of daughters, but he doted on me, and he used to indulge me, you see. He spoilt me, he used to give me everything I wanted, more or less. That's why he asked me, what did I do? So I didn't do anything.
Can't argue with
So
that.
I had what I thought was a nice girlfriend. He didn't want me to have her. Now I said, we make a deal, you help me trip to England, and I'll give her up. So I went to England.
Really?
Yeah, and Paris. Seen a lot.
Fair enough.
No, but he didn't know at the time he was spoiled me as a spoiled brat, you see.
Oh, mate.
But he didn't know at the time.
You haven't regretted your life, though?
Oh, no, I've had a marvellous life.
That's fair enough.
I've been 3 times around the world. I've been in a war.
Yeah.
I've been broke. I've had money. I've had a lot, but it's come to an end.
All right.
About 4 years ago, I was really feeling sick. First time I felt sick, I always had good health. I went up to Concord and they looked at me. They discovered after me tests that I had cancer of the bowel, but only just started, you know.
Right.
So they said, they admitted me, said the doctor would operate on me. And I couldn't come to in the waiting room. He was the doctor. I said, how did it go? He said, it didn't go. We didn't give it to you because your heart collapsed under the... No, well, he couldn't take it, see? So then he came out, he said, I'll see you tomorrow, come up to your bed tomorrow morning. He said to me, how old are you? And I was about 78 then. And I tried to, I don't know how to get the question. He more or less said, oh, make the most you can of life. Well, that's a bit of a silly statement at that time, but you got to say something, hasn't he? So I interpret that, he said, well, go home and die, you see, which I suppose it was. If you had cancer and they couldn't operate, well, you would. But this is the remarkable thing, a sort of a miracle happened. They rang me from Concord Hospital about a year later, and they said, we've got the new laser machine here, only recently been installed. We've got a doctor. It's a specialist in the laser, and he's had a look at your medical record about the cancer, and he says he thinks this laser would be just the thing for me. He could do a lot for it. So I went and saw him, and he was a Frenchman. He came from Paris, where I know Paris well. He admitted me. He gave me the laser treatment. And 2 treatments he cured.
Really?
He claimed it. He said there's no more.